This is our podcast, 2,000 miles away. This will be mile one. I'm Jace,
And I'm Trey.
and welcome to the podcast,
Welcome to the podcast, everybody.
where we talk about anything, such as wine glasses filled with pure Hawaiian punch.
Yes. And goblets filled with you don't know. Wine glasses. Just explaining this earlier. There are different wine glasses. There's red wine glasses and white wine glasses, everybody. So just make sure you know what you're drinking out of when you're drinking your wine.
Amen. Are you Hawaiian
What wine glass
punch?
are you drinking out of?
I don't even know. This is just a wine glass to me.
It's just Hawaiian Punch. So also shout out Hawaiian Punch, the white people's Kool-Aid.
As good as it
Thank you
gets.
for Yep. Thank you for always including the whites and everything the blacks do and have started.
Not not Tang or whatever it's called. Hawaiian punch. Yes. Product placement.
That was long deep. It's good. I got two little mixtures going. I got the grape wine punch and I also got some lemonade.
All right, all right.
Yeah. I wanted to try them separately and then I will combine them and see how it is. I feel like it's gonna be good. Lemonade and Hawaiian punch, grape Hawaiian punch.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Might be good. We'll see. Might not.
Sometimes you just got to be the pioneer.
Yep. Got to try new things. That's good. The grape is good. Wow.
Heck yeah.
Honestly, I want to get that lemonade out the way so I can mix a little concoction over here.
Do it. Let the whole world see it. We're just
First,
we're just an experiment.
first a little touch of Mother Russia.
Dos Equis. Or whatever they say in Russia.
A little touch of lemonade. Not too much lemonade.
Right, just enough.
Yeah,
All
because
right.
it's very acidic, so you don't want to overpower that acidity.
And the Cowabunga grape.
Go. Damn, that's pretty good.
On a scale of 1
Honestly,
to
maybe a
10.
touch more. Huh?
On a scale of 1 to 10.
1 to 10, I'll give this mix right here a 6. But I feel like when I get the mixture right, it'll easily be an 8 or 9 drink.
All right. Fair
I
enough.
think a touch more lemonade. Touch more lemonade will do.
Mm,
That's good. It's nice, refreshing.
very good, very good. Don't look at me. I'm still just, the basic B
Take a
over
last
here,
one.
Hawaiian punch. Out of some kind of wine glass.
What color do you have with your Hawaiian punch? Is it clear or is it brown?
Clear.
It's clear.
Is clear a color?
No. No, but I mean, also fucking purple isn't a flavor. Neither is red. So like,
This Cowabunga grape, and it probably still has some red dye in it.
Probably so, but also no one says, "Oh yeah, let's get that grape one, get that purple, get the purple, or get the red." Orange is lucky because orange is a flavor and a color, so you can't fuck that one up.
Yeah, it's some colors, fruits, and flavors are more blessed than others.
Blessings on blessings on blessings. Who's who's that one guy? Fuck, what was his name? That redhead dude
Redhead, what does he do?
with with the braids. He stands. He made a
Oh,
living just by standing.
I think you mean Chuck?
Chuck Dog.
Chuck Dog. Wow.
If Chuck Dog was a flavor, what flavor would he be?
What's the most flavorless flavor you could think of? I mean,
Clear.
he's like the original chewing gum. Like that stick you break open and you chew on it just has no flavor to it. Like you pull it from the ground, it's naturally growing.
From a tree.
Yeah. Tree or the ground, I don't remember. But yeah, it's that would be
It's
Chuck
that.
Dog.
That would be Chuck Dog. Old Chuck Dog.
Chuck Dog would just
Sorry
say
about it.
Chuck Dog would say, "Yeah, dog, you get what you get."
I'm sorry for bringing up Chuck Dog. Chuck Dog will come up in every mile, and soon everyone will grow to love Chuck Dog for how we explain him to be and how we explain how he is and what he looks like.
That was so beautiful. I didn't expect to cry on the first stream.
Mile one already lactating.
My eyes are lactating, everyone.
If I could see, I'd probably say it's not looking good for us.
No. I mean, after the 2000th mile, I mean, where do we go from there? It's reached our destination. I mean,
Fucking dumb. I actually kind of just got sad about thinking about that. This is the first one, and you're already talking about the end.
it's prophetic.
So yes, in 2,000 miles, we
Reverse alive ourselves.
stay tuned. I probably can't say things like that. That was a joke.
We ourselves.
A loophole.
We were alive, then we un.
Insert appropriate language.
You'll get it in
Yeah.
2,000 miles. Just
Yeah.
stay tuned.
Yeah. And if you need help, there's a number you can call.
It might even be Chuck Dog.
Oh God, we will not send you to Chuck Dog. You. Well, actually, no, you're right. You will look at your life so much better when you talk to Chuck Dog. Everything is up from there.
I would say you would have a rude awakening talking to Chuck Dog, but it's more like an impolite nudge talking to Chuck
Yes.
Dog.
Hey, get your shit together.
Hey, dog, you should maybe possibly do better.
Hey, Chuck, you can't just stand there all day. Bet. Let's not. That's my bad. Let's not start there.
All right.
It's not a good.
Fair
It's a good
enough.
start, but we'll grow him. He's he's in the womb. We just created him, or he's a thought. Let's have a baby, and the baby will form and grow, and then he will come out and show himself to everybody.
In other words, if we had the ability to clone people, we wouldn't be cloning Chuck Dog.
No, maybe as crash test dummies. Like Morty's.
Like Morty's.
Yeah, there we go. That's the yeah. Okay, bunch of Morty's.
Bunch of Mortys. That's even better.
Anyone's wondering? Just to get us off with Chuck Dog. If you've seen the green tape around me, if you've never have ridden a motorcycle or a dirt bike, I should say before, don't get on one and try to do wheelies right away. It's not smart.
It's not smart, but is it dumb? Was it fun?
If I had a if I had a dollar for every time I was called an idiot after this, I'd probably have a couple $100, which is pretty nice for being called an idiot. But yes, fractured foot and lots of road rash.
But did you not?
Not smart.
Did you?
Sleep forever.
Dude.
Go to sleep.
But sometimes I wonder, what if like this is all just a dream? What if I am
Sleeping.
and
Sleep.
you just have thoughts of what could be if you were still alive?
Like some people might unalive and then they become a butterfly or a caterpillar, and in your case, you just became a streamer.
Or at least that's what I'm thinking in my unalive state.
Right.
Like
Theoretically.
like I don't know, I don't want to say the consciousness because you're not conscious, but just the dreams and what could have been is still alive in there. And I'm actually unalive. And I'm just thinking what could have been if I was alive.
Hmm. Stroking beard time. That's something that calls for a beard stroke.
It does. And a sip. Take a drink.
I'm gonna OD on sugar with this Hawaiian punch.
Yeah, so Jace over here uh, gets dry brain sometimes. Can you please explain how you get dry brain?
This is true. I fact checked it with myself. So,
And probably read it.
and definitely read it. So it's one of those things where I almost had a dry brain attack. I fought it off with the help of Hawaiian Punch. Red Hawaiian Punch specifically, if people are listening that closely. So it's like you wake up not unalive, but very alive, and feeling like maybe you'd want to be unalive because you have dry brain, and dry brain would be. It's like dehydration, but in your head. But it's not just in your head, you physically feel it, right? It's hard to explain, but
But how do you get it?
you get it from drinking too much sometimes or just really not hydrating enough. And it's kind of like an engine. You want that oil circulating to keep everything lubricated, and you don't have the hydration in your brain, so it's stuck. The cogs are turning, but they're kind of turning slowly and like getting caught up and then turning again.
They're rusty.
Rusty, yeah.
You need to, like I said, lubricate
Yeah,
with more
lubricate.
liquor.
Something to get your cogs turning smoothly. Smoother.
So what you do is you get a can of WD-40 with the straw,
And mix
drill a
that.
small hole into the side of your head, insert straw, and spray with full force. Just kidding. Don't do that.
Unless you do full force, because you're just wasting your time at that point. If you don't.
You may, and you will have to reapply every hour. Oh, so fucking, I definitely had a small infection from my road rash. And so when I wrecked the dirt bike, I was off of work for 2 weeks. I'm still in the boot. I'm supposed to be in the boot for 4 more weeks, 6 weeks total. But I went back to work today, and my bosses looked at my wounds because they, were very concerned about me dying from an infection. And they made me go to the urgent care and paid for my visit so I would go get checked because I was not going to go on my own accord or own dime. And I go to the doctor, and guess what? No infection. My body fought it off. Thank you. I didn't hear your clap. I seen you clap, but I didn't hear it. I don't hear it. Hold on, I'm gonna plug in the phone. Say a word.
Word. A word.
Oh, okay. You gotta talk closer to your mic then. Maybe go wider with the clap.
That's what she said.
Or.
Orc, orc, orc. Like I'm a whale from SeaWorld.
C word.
Seaword. What would be a C word?
Cut.
Chuck? Chuck?
Oh, yeah. Honestly,
Alright.
but when you say C word, that just makes me think like, you know, B word, bitch, N word, you know,
We're gonna have to have
C
another
word.
guest to drop
Kind
the that word for us. But I
Yeah,
think everyone knows what we mean.
yeah. So, yeah, obviously I could say it, or most people say I could say it because I'm black, whatever. But don't really like that word. Don't really like that word. And also, like, playing Call of Duty has burnt me the fuck out on that word. Because something about that game and getting online just makes me want to say that word. I don't know why.
They have the by playing Call of Duty, they have the Call of Duty, and their Call of Duty is to say that word to you. Whether they should say it or not, they just let it
What is
rip.
that word?
Uh, Let me hop on Call of Duty and get them to say that word.
Get the pass. If you're on Call of Duty, you have a pass.
Game one, they just say it's like, all right, case in point, click out of the game, get a refund.
Never get a refund.
I have to take a leak and fix another Hawaiian punch.
Bring all your things here
Just
for your
break
drink.
it. Hey, Chad, I have a porta potty in the background.
No, no. Just get a cup to piss in. No, bring your Hawaiian punch. There you go. Reuse, reduce, recycle.
Yeah, I know what you're on about.
Yeah.
We still have no streamers though, so I could edit all this
Perfect
out.
time to take a piss.
I could say the word just. No, I'm joking.
Say who's in Paris? Uh, we'll get them. I promise you. We're going to get them. This is a game that we're going to play. We'll see how many miles it takes to get Jace to say the N word. Whether it's hard R or A. We're going to see how many miles it takes to get him to say the N word. And he has my blessing for one. Ah, cat. Duchess. I will drink to Duchess. If you don't have a cat, go to your local shelter, get a fucking cat. They are great companions because they are usually not needy. And, they like affection, but they also like to do their own thing, which is really nice. Get a dog too. Go to your local shelter, get a dog, get a goldfish, go adopt. Don't shop, adopt. I have friends that make good money breeding, and it's awesome for them. But
If you are enjoying the video, please like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching. Let's get back into it.
there's just so many. Oh, hey, are you doing the shuffle? Oh, yeah.
Almost pulled my laptop apart.
You shit. That would have been great for mile one.
Mile one. Hey, it's stuck. That was a good idea, huh?
That was honestly fucking just so ingenious. I'm actually mad that I didn't think of it.
Well, I mean, I hear you, but you thought of the original idea, so don't beat yourself up too hard.
That's why we're partners.
A
Not gay, which is one of which is what one of my aunts thought.
I said A,
No,
not gay.
I know, but you remember that? Like, I think it was the first Christmas party that you came to with the family, and we were running Lydia's Ladies, and I introduced you to all the family. This is my partner, Jace, and one of my aunts thought when I said partner that we were dating.
Partners.
It's
Partners.
just so funny because like she is such just like a wholesome traditional Christian woman, just an amazing woman, and it was just fucking hilarious for her. For like that was her thought, and I'm sure like she loves me, so I'm sure she was like, oh, okay, Trace gay. I love him, but also like it's probably burning like he's gay. We need to save his soul.
I could edit in the Christmas picture of me just.
That's That is a good time to just like a quick like 1 second, just boop,
I'll spill.
and people are gonna be like, why is Trey closer to the white people than the Mexican?
Spill my guts out to these people, and it's like, uh huh, yeah, yeah, sure, go do that. Leave me to leave me the f alone. Oh man,
To all the people not watching us, I'm going to Singapore soon. So if anyone has been to Singapore, or if anyone in Singapore happens to see this later, tell me somewheres to go check out, and I would appreciate it. Leave a comment. I don't know what they have to do.
leave a like,
Oh,
subscribe, a comment. Tell them where to go in Singapore.
yeah, I want to hit them with the like and subscribe and tip. Give us your money, but yeah. Do all that. Like, subscribe. Well, 10% tithes and offerings.
Exactly. No, I mean these would be the people to know where you should go in Singapore.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. I'm going. I'm going to Singapore literally 2 days after I'm supposed to take my boot off. Which I mean, honestly, I'll probably be fine in another 2 weeks. But if I was to wait for the full 6 weeks, I'm going to Singapore 2 days after that. Perfect timing.
Yeah, life is strange. You never know how it'll work. I mean, we've had this idea for a while now, and
Yeah,
Trey could have
Took a nap on it.
that dirt bike, but he didn't.
I could
So
have because I was going about 40 miles per hour on concrete, and I was close to smashing into a concrete wall. But luckily, I slid the bike before that, and I slid the bike, my buddy said, probably close to 100 yards. And I thought it was like maybe 5 feet. But yeah, I could have died
Slept.
of the infection. But I am strong.
and such is life. So you just never know, and makes it
That's
even
life.
makes it even more important that Trey is going to Singapore. And if anyone has any recommendations while he's in Singapore, please drop it in the comments.
Let me know. Also, Jace doesn't support me going to Singapore. Just saying.
I support him, but not enough to go with him because I mean they'll really have to get into this, guys. What would my cat
Oh,
do without me?
oh, Dutchies,
This is
Dutchies, Duchess.
this is my big cat. She's big, but she's also healthy.
One,
She
one of
gets her
two.
she gets her exercise in, and just she don't look that bad. Just
No, beautiful cat.
beautiful.
Uh, where's the
Possibly
snake?
possibly the most beautiful cat I've ever seen. Her name is Duchess. She also goes by Moe. She also goes by Big Mower. She also goes by someone who pisses me off, but I still love her.
Hey, can't live with them. Can't live without them.
Say hi to the stream, Duchess.
Look at that. Then, good job, Duchess. Thank you. What happened to the snake?
She said, "Hell yeah."
Should I not ask about that? Are you drifting away from my question?
What?
What happened to the snake?
The snake?
Yeah.
I still have the snake. I'm trying to
Really?
get.
I don't remember seeing the snake when I was down for Christmas.
You do?
I don't.
You don't? Oh, she's still there. We're trying to get rid of her right now.
Oh, really?
Just to put her in a better home that's gonna take care of her better. Cause I already have so many pets. It's just hard to juggle them.
Yeah. He's gonna keep the snake. What is that? Fucking, what do you say? 8 feet total or 6 feet? Let's say 6 feet, 36 years. So that's, fuck, let me make myself sit down. 36. That's, holy fuck. There's 6. Yeah, yeah, fucking. That's 12, 6, 17. That's like nothing. I think it's gonna go nothing. He'd keep it. He'd keep it for probably like fucking 25 years fully extend. How long does it take to get a fucking snake? Duchess. Dutch. Dutch Master. You could do so much with her name. Dutch Master. I guess that's it. Duchess. There's the ball parfum. Okay, how long is that thing? Oh, you can't hear me yet.
She's chatting right now, so
Why'd you fuck with her then? I thought you weren't supposed to fuck with them when they're shutting.
you're not supposed to, but she's familiar
You
enough.
said fuck.
But
Yeah. Okay.
if I
And you
get
said you've had her for 3 years?
yeah, about that time. If I get strike that, I'll just get gummed.
Okay.
Um,
She looks like she's like 3 feet long.
yeah, she's young. Cause you gotta
Okay,
figure
but
if something's gonna
you said
live.
they grow up to only 6 to 8 feet.
I'm sorry, what? Adults?
You, yeah, you said an adult is 6 to 8 feet.
36 feet.
Oh, wait, what?
She is a
How long
baby.
do they? And they
She's
live for how long?
she's like 3 years old max.
I know, but they live for how long? 36 years.
Yeah,
Oh, and they grow up to 36 feet.
I think like minimum if you're taking care of them, you could expect 30 years. Yeah, she's
And
beautiful.
36 feet in length.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
Okay, I thought you said 6 to 8 feet earlier in 36 years. So they grow up, pretty much grow a foot a year, if not maybe more.
Maybe more. I love this girl. It don't take them
All
long
right.
to grow to that length, but you know,
And then also don't like things like that kind of grow to their enclosure too.
which is why she needs a bigger enclosure.
And she'll grow, because if she doesn't get a bigger enclosure, then she's not going to, I mean, she'll grow, but like at a slower pace, most likely.
If she grows, if they don't have the right
It's,
enclosure, they're not gonna grow to their full length. But yeah, she's beautiful. I mean,
she is. All right. Not getting rid of her. And plus, I was telling everyone or no one, because no one's watching, listening. Uh, no one's gonna buy a fucking snake for $300 or $400. Not where you're at.
you'd be surprised. If the documentation is there, they'll spend more than that. So I'm
I hear
saying,
you, but fuck, someone bought it for 8 to 900, whatever, and they didn't even keep it for a month. 'Cause, 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 'c
This is even better though because okay, go away, Butters. He's scaring her.
And there's Butters, everyone.
She don't have that vibrant
Cheers.
color because she hasn't shedded yet.
Yeah, and she's shedding now.
Yeah, she's in her state of shedding. But I mean, look at her. Like, if especially when they're shedding, it's hard to see on camera, but you can see it in their eyes. Their eyes are very covered. That's when they would want to strike. The fact that I just picked her up out of her cage like this, it's
Hmm.
a docile snake. Just like by
Yeah,
nature, they will let you freaking unalive them before they decided to strike at a human. Unless
yeah,
unless they're very hungry, then yeah, that's a different case. But
right. Yeah. Which is why I can imagine these things are not alive in the wild anymore.
yeah,
They're only alive still because people are breeding them. And it might even been like, honestly, like their defensive mechanisms and different traits to survive out in the wild might have been bred out. I don't know shit about snakes, but or how long people have been breeding and having these snakes, but like if it's like that, or I don't know if you could fucking do them like dogs and mix them, and someone came up with a ball python, and it was like, oh yeah, we made a docile snake who will just let you kill them if they're not hungry.
that's just ball pythons in a nutshell. Like they're very docile. They will freaking curl up and die before they want to attack to defend
Yeah,
themselves. Like that's their idea of defending themselves. Curl up and hope for the best.
yeah.
But I mean, yeah, it's
And, and I may be wrong because we still have like sloths, which I mean I don't see how they're still alive. And honestly, same with koala bears, since like the main thing that they eat pretty much drugs them, and so yeah, maybe they're just like that fucking sneaky, shady, chilling, doing their thing, not bothering anyone, so no one bothers them.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
good. All right, figure out. Let her shed.
It's a long process. Yeah,
How long did it take for them to shed fully?
I don't remember
Ask your
offhand,
wife.
honestly.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'll have to ask her. But no, I mean it's a beautiful animal. It's just a very long term pet, and yeah, just the fact that
Yeah.
you should be able to see in her eyes at least right there how covered in shed they are. That's when they can't
I was
see
just
so
say,
well.
yeah, her eyes. Yeah, her eyes look like
But you
weird.
you see what she's doing with her tongue though. She's sensing me out. She recognizes me.
Hmm.
She's not gonna strike at me.
Yeah.
I will put her around my neck. This snake will not strike at me.
They don't choke either.
They'll grip you, but they're not a
Not
boa
to kill.
they're not a boa constrictor. That's the type of snake that'll
I mean,
that'll
that's not the only snake that'll do that, though.
yeah. It's not the only snake, but just look how she's wrapped around me. She
Yeah,
wouldn't do
she
that
doesn't look like she's tight.
if she wasn't if she didn't feel safe. She wouldn't do that.
Yeah, yeah,
Watch.
it's beautiful, beautiful snake for sure. And yeah, you can see she's shedding.
Yeah, beautiful
She's
snake.
She's a nice pinky ring too. What's your name?
What's her name?
Yeah,
Nagini, like Harry Potter.
I don't know. Who's that in Harry Potter?
Who's that in Harry? Big old
I was
snake.
raised Christian. I was raised Christian, so I wasn't allowed to watch Harry Potter.
Oh my God!
So one thing,
Seriously?
yeah.
All right, we gotta hear the
So they
context
what?
of that.
Huh?
We gotta hear the context of that.
I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, okay, so I'll tell you. Look, and you know my mom, your family. You know my mom. My mom is amazing. Love her to death. Every choice that she made, for me and directed me and what she did for me growing up. Everything in my life has brought me to where I am, and I'm happy where I am in life. It's been awesome. But when I was much younger, growing up, very Christian, religious, church every Wednesday, Sunday, prayer, just fucking, everything. Life really revolved around church. Nothing wrong with that. It's whatever. That's how you want to live your life. It's fine. Because I also loved a lot of the people in my Congregation. Some, that's just life. Some people suck. Some people don't. Doesn't matter what it is. If it's church, work, family, whatever. You'll always run into people who suck. Some people who are amazing, whether they're Christian, Catholic, religious, doesn't matter. Blah blah blah. Anyways, so yes, grew up very religious. So that was witchcraft, which obviously does not coincide with God and religion. So I wasn't allowed to watch Harry Potter as a child. So once I became an adult and could make my own choices, I was kind of just past that. So I never really watched Harry Potter. I've seen like bits and pieces here and there, but it's a commitment. So I just never got into it. And also, crazy thing, I still get my mom shit about this. I don't think I ever even told you this, Jace. But like I played video games. Like Pokemon. Played a lot of Pokemon. Had my Game Boy Color. Had every fucking Pokemon game. Yu-Gi-Oh! Also, I had Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards. I had the Yu-Gi-Oh! Game for I think like PlayStation 1 or maybe 2. And these were all things that my mom got me. Of course, I was a child, couldn't get them. These were things that my mom bought me and let me play. And then one day, my mom was just like, this is all demonic. This is not of God. And she made me break all of my Pokemon games. Like flathead screwdriver in the middle of the cartridge and fucking break it in half. All my Yu-Gi-Oh cards, cut them up. My Yu-Gi-Oh game, crack it. She made me destroy all that. And which is fine. Because like I said, I'm happy with who I am today, and this is all things that molded me. I don't think anyone should be bound to anything, so that just made me like, yeah, those things were important to me when I was a kid, but honestly, they're not that important.
Yeah.
None of it. So that's something that I think about. But I bring this up, I bring that shit up to my mom, and she does not remember it. She's like, I do not. That's what she'll say. It's like, Mom, I promise you, this is something that's burned into my memory.
And that blows my
That
mind
is what happened.
because I know my mom drank, but I never got that vibe from your mom, so how does she not
Because
remember
she's
it? She probably feels so bad about it.
maybe, but she also might not remember it. I don't know. Because that meant nothing to her, probably. And also, you see how my mom is. She's not like that fanatic religious anymore. She
Yeah.
still believes in the word of God. She's still, a woman of her faith, but she's not that like, like I'm older now. She did what she thought she had to do to raise me right, but I'm on my own, so it's like whatever.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't know. She's just not. She's a lot different. She was great back then, of course. My mom was awesome. She'd single mom raised me. She played both roles. I even remember like any sport I did, she would help me practice and just support me and everything. So yeah. Mother's Day, thinking of my mom, because I also forgot to call her on Mother's Day, but I called her today and told her. But shout out to all the single moms that are fucking holding it down. Love y'all so much. Do what you think is right for your children. Don't let anyone tell you different. Just raise them to be respectful and good people. That's it.
100% agreed. The dad is important, but man,
He is. That is important, you know, but I don't really feel like I missed out on that so much. I also had great uncles in my life who would spend a lot of time with me too. But other than that, my mom played both roles. She, you know, the dad's supposed to teach you sports and how to be a man and things. My mom taught me all that, and she also taught me how to do my own laundry and fucking cook something, and just be, Also, I'm still living in Louisiana. Respectful. Being on the West Coast for this long now, like seeing that difference, and this is something I've talked to my girlfriend about because hopefully soon she meets my mom. But I told her, like, growing up and spending 13 years, 14 years in Louisiana is so different than the 10 years that I've been in Oregon and Cali. Like, Louisiana, I never cussed around, not even just like my mom or my sister, but elders, period. There was
yeah,
always that respect. And you don't really ever hear them curse around the children. And it's always yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, which I love. Coming out here, when I heard a woman cuss, blew my fucking mind. People out here don't understand that, but I'm like, come where I like grew up, and it's fucking different. So that's the one thing I had to tell my girl was like, when you meet my mom, just watch the f bombs. Be yourself, but just like out of respect. I don't cuss around mom. I don't even cuss around Vanessa. If I get drunk and I drop a cuss word around Vanessa, I apologize. Cause just I don't know.
yeah, absolutely. No, and I mean, 100% agree. Like, yeah, that is important or it could be important, but honestly, I don't care who it offends. Sometimes moms could just have that 100%.
Yeah,
They'll be the only parent you need, and
yeah.
I'll stand on it. I don't care who it
Fuck
offends.
yeah. Women adapt and survive.
Women are the
Men,
bedrock.
yep. And the womb and the nourishment. Yeah. Happy Mother's Day, single moms, married moms, whatever, furry moms. Shout out to all the moms. Happy Mother's Day.
Yeah, shout out to the moms. Happy Mother's Day. Whatever you think you're doing, you're probably doing more than that. So shout out to them.
Yep. Hold it down.
Stand on that. If I'm lying, then Nagini can bite me in the face right now.
Nope, she moved away from your face.
That's what I thought.
Yep.
Dads hold that.
Drink
Drink to the moms.
to the moms. Cheers.
Yeah, that's kind of like how my mom, as she puts it, she was the mom and the dad. That's where I got my foundation.
Yeah. And I know you and your mom are rocky sometimes, but I know no matter what, you still love her.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
That's the person who birthed me. That's the person who instilled some of the things I know in me. So yeah, people talk about ride or die for a female. No, you should be ride or die for your mom.
for your moms, come on. I
E-
would give up my relationship with my girl for my mom. If my mom needed me, and my girl was like, "No, I'm not going with you. You stay here. It's me and your mom." Later.
Exactly. 100%. No
Oh,
hesitation. No doubts. That's it.
yeah,
You know your mom was
yeah.
there for you. You said,
Also, fuck it, mom, you're coming out here.
right. It also could be that case, like, mom,
Like, yeah, fuck it.
you need to get out of Louisiana.
Yep, come to Oregon. Like, it's good. Or if I have that kind of money, then just buy her her own personal care, and she could be in her home, do her thing, and I'll go visit as much as I can.
Yeah, exactly. But no, I mean,
But, but yeah, for the mom.
yeah, and I mean that's how it should be. That's how it is. Ooh, Nagini just slipped off of my head. She wasn't doing anything crazy.
And that's it. I was taking off my shirt, getting hyped up for these moms. I know. All
Yeah,
right.
man.
Also, it's mile one. I'm gonna start working out again tomorrow. Look, Nagini's with it. She's checking me out. What's up, girl?
Nagini's like, damn, that's a good looking man right there. That's a good, hard working, hard looking man right there. Oh man.
All field, no house.
No house, all fields. House is at the end of the day, maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. On the daily. It's not even guaranteed. Don't have to go
It's
there.
not. Don't get comfortable. Don't settle for sleeping in a bed.
Yeah, don't get comfortable.
If you're uncomfortable, you can't wait to get the fuck up and get the fuck. So stay uncomfortable.
If
Sleep
you
on a fucking futon, but not laid out, couch style.
a futon. If you scared
Futon.
if you're scared to get up, man, you're just doing it wrong.
Yeah.
Wake
Don't
up.
get up. Actually, just lay there
Yeah,
and watch us.
just lay there and
Like, subscribe. Tell me where to go in Singapore.
like, subscribe, comment, tell Trey where to go in Singapore. Let somebody else outwork you. Let us outwork
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Because honestly, if you're that scared to wake up in the morning, don't want to hear Happy Mother's Day from you. You probably don't even.
Don't.
You're probably not even happy for your own mom. Let's
No.
be honest.
Damn.
You're probably hoping Nagini bites me in the face, and guess what? Look at this. Look at this. Look at that.
ain't, ain't happening.
It ain't happening because Nagini knows I love my mom. What do you love?
Do you even love yourself?
You love PH? Alright.
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
Look at
Yeah.
this.
Chill. Get off of it, kids. Go interact. So I actually learned, okay, also, uh, I've gone, I went 8 years without a smartphone, just flip phones, just because, not burners, just my actual phones, because I wanted to get away from all the zombie scrolling and bullshit and all that. But I've recently gotten a smartphone, obviously, and of course, I have gotten into the zombie scrolls on YouTube, shorts, whatever, and I've learned a new phrase called gooning. When I first heard it, I had no fucking clue. A goon, come on, like, goons I've like is different. Gooning. Do you know, Jace? Have you heard this before?
You know me. I have. I'll just lay it out right here, right now. I have that terminally online syndrome. So yeah, I've heard it.
So you've heard it, of course. And I'm actually surprised because you've probably heard it. How long has that been in your vocabulary? How many months or
Man,
longer?
how long have I been alive? No, not that long.
Yeah, it's new. How long have?
Probably like 2 years.
Wait, really? Holy shit. Okay, so I just learned not even a week ago gooning means masturbating.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I forgot where I was going because I'm just honestly, people have been saying that for 2 years. And it's just, but I'm also surprised that you haven't said, like, you usually keep me up to date with this shit.
Initially I'm not the best of friends, but you can always count on me.
But what I was going to say, don't stop gooning fully because most people got to make money also. But also interact with people. Don't get just caught up gooning all the time. All right, everybody. Nobody who's listening.
Yeah, because you wanna level up in life. Always challenge yourself. No matter what you're doing, always challenge yourself. You always have room for growth. I don't care if you 20, 30, 60. You always have room for growth.
Goon 4 times in a row and then go find a bitch at the bar to fuck.
So if you're scared that a snake's gonna bite you in the face, it's about time you put a snake around your face.
it it's luck. It's a fucking luck. Now hey, you might start something. People are gonna stop killing animals for their skin and fur and just wear real animals.
Yeah, I mean, wear some for snakies.
For snakies.
For snakies on your face. Look at that, man.
Damn.
Think I'm scared? I might be. But I'm doing it.
Living life.
Look at that, man. That's a beautiful animal.
Yeah, no. Once again, also, I'm spending 2 days in Japan and then 8 days. It's 2 days in Japan, 8 days in Singapore. So also, if you have somewhere good to eat in Japan, let me know. I'm not exactly sure where I'm gonna be. I have a ticket and everything, but I just really looked. I'm just going. Um, but yeah, still, I guess I'll figure exactly where, and then let me know. Here is Jace. We're doing the beer thing, and there he is, back in action, and
It's the only action I know. Back in.
we're on beer. Shit. She was chilling so peacefully, but yeah, she is Lola.
Oh, that's a beautiful cat.
Beautiful cat.
Looks like
She
Duchess
didn't.
of if
She didn't
Du-
like that exactly.
if Duchess was more than three colors. Oh man. I
Wait,
want.
that's just more than three colors.
She's three colors. No, she's not. She's three
Black,
colors.
orange, white.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's three colors.
I said more than three colors.
Okay, yeah, it is.
You not allowed to be drunk. Guess how long?
Oh,
Guess how long we've been streaming.
an hour 30 minutes.
God damn! How do you know this stuff?
Oh, am I right? Or close to right?
An hour 31. You were like right there. You can see how long the call's been going on. That's okay.
No.
No,
Hey,
that's
I can't.
okay. That still wouldn't make sense.
I really can't, especially since we're in Discord. Like, I can't see that shit.
No, no. Okay, I'm with you because even if we, it still wouldn't be
If,
that.
if we were, if we were just on the phone, then I could have pressed the phone and seen. But we're on Discord. I can't see none of that.
Yeah, no, I understand. So you could. An hour 31, 40 seconds.
Damn. Cheers.
Partner.
And get to 2,000 miles, but we got to do something fucking crazy
Oh
at 2,000 miles. Like, we got to meet up at
man,
2,000 miles.
man. I just
We got to meet in the middle at 2,000 miles.
what else can I say? Thank you.
Thank you. But okay, here. Also, you're not even listening to the great idea that I just had. But
Meet up. No,
so
I fucking heard you. Don't say I'm not
okay,
listening to you. Meet up at 2,000 miles.
but actually, so everyone who's not listening but will be listening, um, we looked the exact mileage from our town or city state, town state to town state. We looked exactly what it was, and it was it 20, like around 25 or 2,300.
24 to 25, something like that.
Okay, something like that. But we will get the exact mileage of our exact location. Maybe not just the town. So we don't want to show whatever. But we will get that from our town state to town state. We will get the exact mileage, and we will see what the middle is of that. And then at 2,000 miles or 2,000 episode, that's where we go.
Yeah. I like it. Let's go. Woo, baby. That's what I've been waiting
See,
for. That's what it's all about. Woo.
Jason's so hard to read, everyone. I don't know if he genuinely likes that idea or if he's just being hype.
About to eat a sensu bean on stream, y'all.
See, he said something about me being drunk, but I promise you, Jason's not much of a talker. So when he really gets into it, he's most likely drunk. Am I wrong?
I am what I have to be. I'm a mechanic.
Sorry, Freedom.
I'm a mechanic by day, a streamer by night. Just due to circumstances, which we'll probably get into later on in the stream. You'll just have to keep tuned in if you're entertained. If you're not entertained, then
Are you not entertained?
you out of luck.
Sorry.
I'm
We're gonna
sorry.
have some good segments though.
I'm sorry that Squid Games is waiting on season 3. All right, I feel it
What?
too. I'm waiting on that
Mile
Squid
3?
Games season 3.
Wait, what is it? Squid Game season 3?
Yeah.
Okay, alright. Oh shit. Oh, it's so fucking bright in here now. I need stronger tape.
Let's hear it. Let's.
But okay, but before maybe block the light a little bit, but season 2 of Squid Game, how did you feel about that? Because honestly, okay, well, yeah, how did you feel about that?
I'm assuming since you're asking me, you've watched season two.
Obviously, yes. I rewatched season 1 and then watched through season 2 when season 2 dropped.
You want the genuine reaction? Like, by the time I got to end of season two,
Yes,
I said, "Oh damn! Now I see why they're waiting on season three." Because I thought season two would get so much more done. Which I mean, hey, bravo to season two, but also, yeah, the way people talked
but
about it, I thought it would be so much past what it got to.
I thought we were actually going to see just the end of it all at season 2. And I honestly would have been so happy with that and have had rewatched Squid Games and told everyone about Squid Games if they had 2 just spectacular seasons. But when I finished season 2, of course, everyone I'm sure knew immediately without having to go look online that they were going to do a season 3. I just hate how people milk shit. Which I mean, there's only 2 seasons and not too many episodes in each season, so like they can go for more, of course, and it's still gonna be great. Like it's gonna be so good, of course. But I just hope they just don't like milk it too hard, man.
That
So many people go wrong with just trying to milk something like that's just so good that, and they just try to make it like a fucking sitcom. That's
uh
not a sitcom, obviously, but they just try to like they just keep going and going.
just my opinion. That's the name of the game these days. Look at you watch Death Note, right?
Yes, and I will. I've watched. I've even watched. Honestly, I usually don't like the live action series or movies, but Death Note did a good job on the live action movie, in my opinion. I actually just watched it the other night.
American or Japan?
Well, the movie. Did they make a movie in
There's
Japanese?
an American version and a Japanese version.
Okay, are you talking about the series or the movie?
The movie, like, was L black or was he?
Yes, American. Yeah, it was American. I
Okay,
don't
so
know
you watched the one I watched
but the Japanese did a movie also after the animation.
before, I think. Well, okay,
Before the
there no
animation?
no
No
no no
way,
no
not
no.
before the
There was the
anime.
animation. Then I want to say there was the Japanese live action. There was the American live action.
Which makes sense because honestly, a lot of the things that the Americans do is just something that Asia or even Europe have already done. I see
Yeah.
so much of that, which like drives me crazy. Also, like just read the fucking subtitles. Don't. That's what like. Don't let America get away with not being original. All right, okay, everybody, don't let them get away with that. There's some shit that's good, like they redo it good, and like I can't, say that much about it, but still, like fuck, come on, just.
No,
But I'm sure but of course I'm sure whoever made it originally, they're making money off it too, and they're happy about it. They're fine with it, but uh, even The Office. The Office is one of the biggest ones. Like holy shit, dude. It drives me fucking insane.
yeah, no,
It drives me insane. I watched the UK version, Ricky Gervais, and fucking who's the guy from fucking Lord of the Rings? who was in it too? Martin something. Martin. Ah, fuck. Sorry, don't remember. But it doesn't matter. UK did what? 2 seasons. They easily wrapped what the US office did in 9 seasons. They easily wrapped it up in 2 seasons in the beginning before them. And US took that show and was like, we can make it worse. We
Yeah,
could do really
exactly.
good.
Exactly. We can
We
make
could
it
do,
worse.
yeah, we could do like fuck. Honestly, US had it perfect in the first, honestly, 1 season, 1, 2, maybe 3 seasons, whatever. But I mean, come on, when you just, I could, let me stop. I could really go off about The Office because that pissed me off so much. Of course, I watched the US version first, of course, because that was a long time ago. I was young. We didn't even have all these streaming services yet, so we weren't watching shit from the UK when we just had cable and whatnot. And I was watching The Office on TBS. So of course I've seen the US Office, and they don't present it as the US Office. It's just The Office. But when you watch the original one, it's always like the UK, The Office. Like they put UK in The Office,
Yeah.
but that's the original one. And so when I watched that, dude, it's so good. Drop the word,
No. For
Dwight. The the I don't even remember. I don't think his name was Dwight in the UK version, but the guy who represents Dwight from the UK version, he dropped the N word, which was so great.
no.
People think British humor is dry, but it is not. British are fucking hilarious.
Exactly. Like they have the Mighty Bush. At least from like what I've consumed, they have the Mighty Bush. I see.
Boosh,
Chat.
boosh, not Bush.
Chat. I didn't even know this about my best friend. I didn't even know he consumed this British humor. But
I love the Brits. Two of my favorite shows are British shows: The Peep Show and The Thick of It. Favorite shows, and they're British.
okay. So
Have you heard of those shows?
no.
Bring up. Okay, I want to hear what you're gonna say, but as you're saying it, can you look up like the funniest short from The Peep Show, a funny clip from The Peep Show, just a small, little thing. If you can find like a short clip.
The
Because
peep.
you've never seen The Peep Show or The Thick of It.
Damn. All right. All right. All right. Hey, 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 hey. I mean, I fucking. Oh, I hear you. I, I,
Yes.
I fucking. I hear you.
So good. And hey, The Thick of It, the other show that I really like that's British, they were very smart. They did a movie. I don't know how long after they finished their series, which, like, the British also do it perfect. Their seasons, like, 6 episodes, usually top. Yeah, they might do like 5, 7 seasons, but it's still 6 episodes top, not 20, 30 episodes in each fucking season. They fucking kill it. Think of it, they did really good to Breach Out because they did a movie later and they did it in America. And I don't know for sure, but I feel like probably a lot of people had seen the movie and, then looked to The Thick of It. It's just so funny. I love the Brits. I want
Yeah.
to go to the UK for sure. Plus, I love the weather. I like, yeah, maybe black, whatever. But I love dreary, cold, shitty weather. All right, and I'll go back.
Where is he? Let me see him. Does he? Does he?
Can
Oh.
you see me?
I can't see shit, so I mean he must be. But does he? Is he? Is he wearing his long
can't,
legs?
can't see him in the dark. Must be
Oh
black.
no, he's wearing his long legs in a wheelchair. I better step off.
He's my long legs.
Damn. It looks like you're wearing your long legs. Oh my god.
What?
That's a pretty long leg.
I'm not Nicolas Cage.
I would call him Nicolas Cage, but
Okay. You
teach
see
their
how easy it
own.
is to tickle Jason's fancy?
I mean,
Just say it.
I don't even know if it's fancy. It's just kind of
Just say it. Just say it.
Nicholas.
Whichever one you want. No, not that. Just say hard R. What did you call your mom? Just say it.
Nicholas in a cage.
Okay.
That was tough enough to say. I mean, damn.
Just say it. Hard R or soft.
Hard R.
Or soft.
Rolling. We're rolling.
My Nick.
Like fucking J.K. Rowling. We're rolling it out,
Uh,
dog.
is that Harry Potter?
Huh?
Is that Harry Potter?
Yeah, Harry
That's the
Potter.
author. That's the author. Author. Author.
The
That's the
author.
author.
The author.
The author.
The
The
author.
author
The
of Harry
the
Potter.
the author.
The author. Arthur. I say Arthur. Fuck, that's another word to say weird.
You said
It's
Arthur.
dude.
You said the Arthur like fucking Arthur
Arthur.
from.
Arthur. Arthur from Arthur.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
I
just
know,
I
but
don't
how
know.
do you say it?
I don't know. Arthur.
You say no, you say
You
Arthur
say
also.
you say it kind of sussy. I don't know.
You say the same way because we're from the
No.
Bayou, motherfucker.
Well, tell them about that. You're from the Bayou. You say you claim you're from the Bayou. I want to hear this.
Whatever, I ain't from the Bayou no more. I've been out on the West Coast for almost a
You,
third of my life now.
but that's not
I've
fair.
almost, I've
Wouldn't
actually
you
almost been on
still
the
be?
West Coast longer than I've been. Hey, check this out. It's crazy. No, because it's just crazy for me to think at least. But I've almost been on the West Coast longer than I've actually lived in Louisiana. Because I went to Louisiana when I was 5,
You
and I
went to
left when
Louisiana when you were 5.
I went,
Where were you born?
I moved, I was born in Georgia.
That sounds crazy. I didn't even
I
know
was
that.
born, really?
Chat, we're learning things together.
Okay,
Apparently.
so look, I'll tell you. I was born in Georgia, and pretty much right after I was born, I'm an army brat, moved to Germany, and I lived in Germany for 5 years. And then when my parents split, we moved to Louisiana. I was in Louisiana from 5 to 18, so 13 years. Been on the West Coast for I've been on the West Coast for 11 years.
11
Cali and
years?
Oregon. Yep,
Damn.
living out here. Cali and Oregon. 11 years. Cali for 2 years, Oregon for the rest.
When you put it like
No.
that?
I know it's crazy. Hey, look, I met someone new today, and when I told them my name, hi, my name's Trey. They said, Troy? I said, no, Trey.
Troy?
Troy? No,
Troy?
Trey. And then my girl had to be like, Trey. And he's like, oh, Trey. still say things. I'll wash my clothes, wash the dishes.
Washing?
Yeah, I
You
say
were
wash.
you were
Wash. You don't
washing?
say wash? You don't say you wash your clothes? Wash the
I
dishes?
feel like you said you were washing clothes.
Yeah. I'm
Oh,
gonna go wash the clothes.
I don't know.
You don't say, you say it too. You don't even realize it because you've just been
I've been
done
indoctrinated
by
my whole life.
what?
I've been indoctrinated my whole life. I'm from the 17th.
17th. What?
I'm from the
17th.
17th
You're not 17th Street down the bike.
17th district my whole life.
What the? Okay, so yeah, you definitely say wash.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have the sauce we season our steaks with is worst case to Shire.
It is the worst case.
The worst case Cheshire. Uh,
Get started, love.
yeah. So I mean, we're doing our own thing. We're just,
Yeah,
uh, you know,
sometimes I don't.
the more you know, the less you want to know. That's
The mo, you know. Really?
that's life in a short
That's
name.
right.
That's how would some people say it? I forget.
What?
Like
Such is life?
such is life. It's weird.
I find that. Such is life.
Makes you want to read every book on the shelf. I don't know.
Oh, I was saying, I took the books off my shelf. Burned them all.
Burn them.
I can't hear your hand claps.
Can't hear what?
Your claps. Can't hear it at all.
I'm not even clapping.
Can't hear it.
Still?
Yeah, no, you have to do it right next to your fucking mic. That's the thing. Closer. I heard like one. You gotta do it. Put your mic, push your mic away from your mouth, and then do it off to the side, right next to it. No, you're not gonna do it.
Put my mic right next to. Like you mean?
Away and pick it. Yes, away, and then clap hard next to it.
You heard that?
Damn. No.
What the?
Are you actually clapping or you're fucking with me?
I'm like my hands hurt.
Dude, honestly, not even fucking with you. I cannot hear your claps.
That's sad. I don't know.
That's wild. Yeah.
My hands sting now. You did that to me. It's gonna be hard.
Sorry.
It's gonna be hard to make it to 2 miles whenever you know. Oh, oh, oh my God. Oh, look at this. That's what I've incurred after clapping so
Why
much.
are you doing that?
Oh my God.
Why would you even bring that up?
Ah.
So,
Ugh. I can't clap much longer. Oh.
Jay, Jay has punched oysters since he dropped out of the eighth grade. He just punches oyster shells
Maybe even
open.
before. As soon as I saw an oyster shell, like, wow, look at this beautiful piece of. Mm. I just
Man,
I couldn't help myself.
down the bayou, the roads are just paved with oyster shells.
We wouldn't even know what direction we were going in unless for oyster shells. We would just
Yeah, finding all that just
wander
floating that way.
aimlessly. We wouldn't even know who to vote for if it wasn't for oyster shells. I mean,
As long as Trump's running.
it's like Santa's guiding us in the right
South
direction.
will rise.
I mean,
We don't support any political matters. I don't. Crawl under a rock. Live and
Sleep.
I will live in,
Take the big sleepy.
but not because an oyster told me to. It was because an oyster shell told me to. I mean, just use your head a little bit. I mean, God, I gotta lead you in every direction. I mean, what the fuck? Just, I mean, yeah, oysters exist, but follow the oyster shells. That'll lead you to the right answer.
you sounded like fucking. God damn, what was his name?
Oh no.
Christopher Walken right there for a second. Look at the oyster shells. You sounded just like him.
You gotta look at the oyster shells. I mean, if you don't look at the oyster shells, you just don't know where you're going. Are you gonna let an oyster
Too
lead you
bad.
the
That
way?
was too bad.
You gotta you gotta watch the oyster shells.
More high pitched with that slowness.
You talking to my
Always
you talking to my oyster shells all wrong.
higher. More high.
You talking to my oyster shells all wrong. You gotta disrespect my oyster shells again. I'll use the shells to cut off your shins.
we're getting there.
We're getting there. I mean, chat, if I was smart, I would have been a voice actor.
Yeah. In Australia.
Instead, decided to talk to you guys.
Got a pee again
You?
now. Yeah.
Well, go pee. I mean, you said going pee like it was something sacred. Like something you had to ask permission for. Like,
Oh, have you
I
not
need
told
a
us every time
permission.
you're going fucking pee?
I need the permission slip to go pee,
Have
doctor.
you not said every time you were going pee?
It's just courtesy. You
Oh,
said
all right, I just did
you
the
said
same
you
thing.
said
I just said
no
I'm
no
going
no no
pee.
no. You said you were going
I could
pee
have just rolled off.
like you needed permission to go pee. Like,
All right, later, fucker.
later, go wheel your wheelchair to the bathroom.
I can't do it. I'm gonna walk. I would have just left everything a fucking mess if I knew that's what he was gonna fucking give to us.
And I can just blame everything on you. At least I know you drank cowabunga grapes.
Shut up!
Always find something wrong. Been putting up with cowabunga grape too long.
Hey, Jace passed his limits, everybody.
Sorry, chat. This is mile one. We have 1999 way longer to go.
If you don't like 10 seconds of this, you're not gonna like any of this.
Chat, let me be brutally honest right now. I'm in my whole career on this right now.
So,
I'm a diabetic, so you see me drinking this Hawaiian punch, just know I'm doing this for y'all. It's a hard road to heaven, and yeah, Hawaiian Punch is gonna take me there.
Wait, you diabetic? Really?
Why do you have to question
Don't
me?
look at me like that. I'm looking at you like that. You never told me you were diabetic. If you're about to tell me right now that you're actually diabetic, you've never told me that you were diabetic.
I could be any day. You didn't tell me half of this stuff you shared on stream, so.
Really?
Ugh.
I think that's bullshit, but okay.
I mean,
Definitely not half. I feel like the only thing I didn't share with you that I shared with this stream was about my mom making me destroy my Pokemon games and Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
which is
Which
not
I'll actually also feel like I did tell you that too.
which is not
So,
a good look because we're trying to build mothers up and not tear them down. But here you
oh
are,
fuck!
fucking tear them down,
But
tear the
no, but I
mothers
didn't tear
down.
her. No, but I didn't tear her
Oh my
down because, like I
god.
said, everything that happened in my life made me do who I am today, and I am very happy with that. And I said that I feel like that was also a good lesson to not. I said it so so good earlier. I don't remember exactly, but whatever. It was just like fucking. Not that nothing matters, but like just that materialistic bullshit that doesn't matter in life.
Talk to
You
the
can have
back of
it,
the
and
head.
it's gone. Look at that fucking confused neck. The top is Caucasian, the bottom is Mexican. And then you turn around and it's like, Mexican. It's like, wait,
You done?
hmm. Huh.
All the necks that glitter ain't gold.
Yeah, that's real. I
Keep
get
it
what you is.
keep it honest.
Yeah, for real. But yours is
Look how I look through a white wine glass.
red wine bar.
There we go. Chat, just imagine
Wine
if I
bar
put
for one.
white wine into the white wine glass. I'm just drinking Hawaiian punch. I mean,
No. Okay. What? No. That's a red wine glass.
chat, I just learned something new today.
It's a red wine glass.
This is a red wine. But I have a red wine, so I mean,
And that, yeah, the Hawaiian punch, red Hawaiian punch, is in the red wine glass.
you can't spell Hawaiian without wine. So,
No, for sure. Thank you. Thank you for explaining this. So you're doing it right, because that's not. If you were doing red Hawaiian punch in a white wine glass, that would be an issue. But you're doing red Hawaiian punch in a red wine glass, right?
right. I would have to be strike down immediately. Like,
Yeah.
breach my
Thank
terms
you.
of
Fill
contract.
that glass again. Fill that glass again. Bring the
Fill it.
glass back up. No, bring it back up. Just bring it back up. Finish it and show it. We see it now. Finish it and then show it. Okay, thank you. Because I want you to tip it inwards to the camera so we can
Whoa!
see the
What?
inside
What?
of it.
What did? What did you say?
Make sure you, okay. Clean it out good because I want you to tip the that wine glass, not the Hawaiian punch. I want no, don't put anything in it. Because I want you to tip so people see how wide it is, how big it is. Clean it
Chat.
out good.
Chat. Do y'all hear what
Because
he's
there's a drip
saying?
left in there. Drink the drip left. Make sure you get that. No, I
Chat.
just want you to tip inwards to the camera of the wine glass. so they
Chat,
see how big it is.
chat. Do y'all hear what he's calling me?
What? Inward, no. Sideways, sideways. Back it up, back up so we can get a better view. And give us some kind of, fucking, words are fucking hard. We need a comparison. We need a comparison. What kind of ball do you have to compare, like, how wide that glass is or something? To that mug? Okay. And can you fit the mug in that wine glass? That's what I'm saying. Sideways, other sideways. Okay.
Sideways.
All right, whatever. Anyways, look, that's a red wine glass. Everyone. That's for red wines. And your red wines, you want to drink room temperature. So you want to, Jace, can you handle the wine glass? Cup it. Put your index and middle finger, no, index and middle finger, in between the stem. And really cup it. Yes. Wine. Red wine. Warm. Red wine warm. Room temperature. White wine.
Red wine warm.
Yes, caveman. Shut up. Fuck you.
White wine. Not so warm.
White wine cold.
White wine.
Cold. Crisp.
It drink. White wine drink.
Also, okay, like I do drink a lot of wines, but I just drink wines. I drink what I like. I don't know too much about. Holy shit! I really fucking now I'm seeing fucking splatters on the top of my desk from the tennis ball that I
Oh
threw.
my god, they don't have
Accidentally made. But anyways, but look, like I love wine. I've been drinking wine for a long time.
nah.
But there's still lots to know. I don't know too much. But either way, fuck, where was you going at? God damn it, you fucked me up.
Chat, don't
That's some good stuff.
chat, don't let this
All
man
right.
fool you.
Fuck you. That's something good I was going for.
Chat,
Man, goddamn.
chat, listen to me. This man no drank wine. He drink. And
I drink a lot of wine though too.
chat,
Fit you onto some fucking wines that I knew you'd like, and I got it right, huh?
chat,
Because I know you.
comment below. Is orange wine or red wine?
All right. To be a real asshole and fucking call you out.
Chat, what color is asshole?
I'm gonna be nice. It's mild one. I'll keep it mild. We'll get there.
Chat,
Like, I don't even think you fucking understand 2,000 miles. Like, we're gonna get there real quick.
2,000
You're
miles
gonna
real
remember
quick.
all this.
This is the first mile.
Exactly.
It's not real quick.
It's the first mile, and you want to talk this
I
shit.
I will
So I'm
see.
just saying,
I
I'm
will.
gonna remember all this, and I'm gonna wait. Not even a third. I'm gonna wait for like an eighth of the finish, and I'll bring all this shit back right on you.
I will wait for the second
Oh, I
mile.
remember. Okay, so stop. I remember I was getting with the wine. We're talking about wine. I'm gonna get you later on what you're talking about. We're talking about the wine, though. Also, something that blows my mind as a person who I do love wine, but I don't know too much and everything. But I feel like everyone should know this fact: is you ain't drinking champagne unless you're getting it from Champagne, France, motherfucker.
Champagne, what?
Champagne is only champagne if it comes from the region. I think it's a region, not a certain province, country, or whatever, blah, blah, blah. But it's champagne is only certain to a place called Champagne, France. It's only champagne if you're getting it from there. Other than that, it's sparkling wine.
I did not come here today to be so educated, but I mean, hey, lay it on. You know, you came here to educate. I just
I
came
didn't. I
here
just
to.
on the spur of the fact because
No, I mean they could argue.
living out on the West Coast. Okay, so no, look, like I first fell in love with wine. I drink a lot of wine. I'm not gonna act like I know my shit. Period. I really don't. But I do like wine. I like drinking a little bit. So I talk my shit. But man, when I was on the fucking in California, I got lost on the way home one morning, and I passed through like the heart of Napa Valley, and it was early in the morning on a weekend day, maybe weekday. I don't even remember because it's just different. But passed through there, motherfuckers were. I watched just hot air balloons. Everyone was going off in hot air balloons, and all and inside my car with the windows rolled up, it smelled like someone just spilled a bottle of red wine in my car. Wine country, Napa Valley, California. It's beautiful. It's heavenly. That's all I want to say. But I fell in love with wine and just the respect. I see a lot of different grapes growing out here in Oregon too, and it's amazing. It's with anything that you grow, depending on the grower and where you're growing it, can play a lot on what you're growing or the species of what you're growing. I just love that. I know I went off a little too much on that, but yeah, no, I just love that. That has been a big experience in my life. That's the third yawn I've seen. I'm sure he's done more. If that's the third one I've seen, I'm sure he's done plenty more. He's tired of what Jace. So, also, what everyone needs to know right now about Jace is that Jace loves Jace. If you're not talking about Jace, he's really not engaged in what's going on.
I love
Am I
Jace.
wrong? Okay, thank you.
Like I'm a multifaceted person. I mean, like
Mm-hmm.
hemp, cars, fucking video games. But if you're not talking
Mm-hmm.
about Jace, then it's just
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
You might as well just fucking mute your mic and I'll just say, what was that? You're not talking about Jace? Ah, get that out of here.
Yeah. Yeah. And honestly, if you're, they say if you're very still and you listen closely, you can hear, even if it's not near you, you can still hear a babbling brook just whispering.
Wait, someone's speaking of my greatness? Oh my god. I can't believe my cats are that smart. They're fucking actively speaking about my greatness. They're just Jace, Jace. I don't even know what this guy was talking about, but I just actively heard my cat say Jace. It's like, all right, what do you have to say, cats? Surely I'll have something great to say.
Love the cats.
If it wasn't for cats, I would just be a a Charl dog, a Chad dog, a Grenadine dog.
Yeah, I'll probably just quit.
What's that? Hold
Huh?
on. No, what are you doing over there? That's a little interesting. You could share it with the rest of us.
I didn't. I mean, I was gonna just let it go.
Okay, so chat, how does that not float into the next bottle?
Oh, fuck.
You gotta let us know, chat. I mean, it's not. It doesn't look apparent to me.
Stop it. I'm confusing. That's how many I've seen, but okay. Okay, hold on. Throw that hand up again. Yeah, yeah, see, it's fucking. I know you tried to show your fucking crazy fingers earlier, but it really doesn't justify when you just show like just normally, just it's like what the. Let's see it again.
See
5
what?
seconds and count down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. I'm gonna go piss. Are you gonna keep that up? You got more magic tricks?
I do actually.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna go piss. Let's see how. Hold on now. Let's see how many magic tricks you have
Alright.
in the amount of time I can piss. My
Alright.
time's not too far, and I'm gonna fucking go for it. I'm gonna boot, but I'm gonna fucking run. So, but you want to? Okay, go, no, whatever.
I thought I had playing cards available, chat. I don't know where it's at. If that was the case, I would have a real show. But, yeah. I don't know where they're at. My cat might have ate it. She's right there. She might look innocent, but she's guilty.
How long have you been back?
Huh?
How long have you been back?
Pretty long. I thought I'd
God
have
damn it.
I thought I'd have playing cards available, but I don't know where they're at.
So you lose.
So I'll
You have
lose.
0 magic tricks.
I mean, what do you want to call a magic trick? Like,
We seen a drop.
it's gone. I mean,
We seen a
who
drop.
didn't?
No.
You seen the drop.
If we didn't see it drop and you actually show your hands instead of just still keep your hands closed to you. Uh huh. No, yeah, that's
Wow.
pretty much how you did it the first time.
Wow,
It was
chat.
terrible.
Wow.
It was terrible. So, yeah. So you have no tricks, and I made it back. I win.
That means you gotta drink more. That's your
That means you have to
prize.
drink more.
That's your prize. You have to drink more.
What drink do you have? Show it. Finish that.
Finish it?
Yep, finish it.
Can I Polish it?
Yeah, you can. You can rush and also too. You can rush and fucking finish it. Finish it. Drink it all. You have to drink all that in the next. In 30 seconds, you have to finish that and pour another drink and take at least one sip out of that new drink.
You want me
30
to
seconds,
have.
starting now.
You want
One
me to
Mississippi,
incur
two
a
Mississippi,
sugar
three
spike?
Mississippi, four Mississippi, five Mississippi, six Mississippi, seven Mississippi, eight Mississippi, nine Mississippi, 10 Mississippi, 11 Mississippi, 12 Mississippi, 13 Mississippi, 14 Mississippi, 15 Mississippi, 16 Mississippi, 17 Mississippi, 18 Mississippi, 19 Mississippi, 20 Mississippi. You still have to pour a fresh drink and take one sip out of it. 21 Mississippi, 20 Mississippi, 21 Mississippi, 22 Mississippi, 23 Mississippi, 24 Mississippi, 25 Mississippi, 26 Mississippi, 27 Mississippi, 28 Mississippi, 29 Mississippi, 30 Mississippi. You fucking lose. You lost. You lost.
How did I lose? It's right here.
No, but you had 30 Mississippi to get
Take
the
another
drink
sip.
back and take
Oh
one
my
sip out of it.
god.
Yeah, so you lost. You
Well,
know what you have to do since you lost?
what?
And you have to stay true to it. You have to chug the rest of what you have right there. Do it. I'll chug what I have right here. Let's go.
All right.
Drink your Hawaiian punch. Let's go. Cheers. That's my fucking partner. Almost ripped this fucking computer off the desktop, whatever, right there to smack Duchess.
Duchess.
That's my fucking partner.
That is me.
I've drank Twisted Teas. I've drank Pinot. I've drank
Oh my god. Twisted
Jack and
Teas.
Coke.
That's not even anything. That's nothing.
What? I'm whatever. I'm just saying. Shane Gillis, you think you're a sponsor? You think you can drink? I don't even drink Bud Light, but I'll beat you. Bud Light to Bud Light all day, baby.
Now that's the clip I needed. Bam.
There we go. I'm just saying how I feel.
You know he's gonna puss out.
No, I mean, we're nobody. Maybe if we come to be somebody, then he'll answer it, but